does it take to make it as a child star? We're going to
Queenie van der Zandt has notched up credits in television, film, cabaret and musical theatre.
But for the last 17 years, the performer has been putting children through their paces to achieve their acting dreams, and a large number of her students have gone on to star in popular productions like The Sound of Music, Les Mis, Matilda and even Fiddler on the Roof.
The new musical production of Annie has just been announced. It's going to open at Sydney's Lyric Theatre in December. And I tell you, there's still some very important people missing from the cast. A little orphan named Annie.
It's a hard nut life.
The competition is tough and getting in can't be left to luck. So how do you get ahead of the pack? Well, 30 girls have headed along to Annie Boot Camp to find out.
Prepare is exactly the word. I think that audition technique is absolutely, it's probably about 90% preparation and 10% talent. Well, it's a really interesting combination because I think I've taught thousands and thousands of children over the years, and there's no end to talent. I always am just flabbergasted. I just think, oh my gosh, there's so many kids who can sing, so many kids who can dance, who can act beautifully.
It
was the biggest bird I've ever done.
Drifted past the class, past Lavender, past Alice, past Matilda, and then my great big chocolatey bird, now with a mind of its own, landed right into the face of the transform.
Things that I try to impart to children that I work with is the sense of that an audition is not a means to an end. An audition is just like putting on a play in your lounge room. That's what it's like. It's like saying to everybody, sit down, I've got something really exciting to show you.
I said, shut your trap, Molly. Oh, quit shoving the poor kid. She didn't do anything to you. She's keeping me away, ain't she? No, you're keeping us away. I am not. You are too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're fighting. They won't get no sleep. I think when you say your line, sweetie, you have to stand right up here. And then she gets really, really upset. And she's like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm not going to get to sleep. She's really, really high anxiety.
But I think what producers really look for in a musical, because it is so, it is hardcore when you're a kid in a musical. You know, you're doing many shows a week, rehearsing for long hours. Talent obviously is a given, but they're really looking for kids who can focus, who can take direction, who can listen really well, and who are mature beyond their years. In the courses that I run, I really train both the kids and the parents, because what we do is we give them all this information about what they can expect when they do a musical, and so that takes a lot of that panic away, and they actually kind of know their expectations are also kind of then in line with what the producers are wanting them to do. I think one of the things that's really undervalued, and I think actually also in institutions like NIDA and WAPA and all those places, is audition technique, is learning how to, because that's really the window to getting the job. If you don't audition well, you don't get the job. And so I think getting prepared, making sure that you know them, know where you're going to be, know who's on the panel, like just really doing your research as much as possible, so that brain of yours stops trying to work out what's happening while you're in a new space, you're with new people. Your brain is a million miles trying to work everything out. If you take away a lot of that stuff, you actually feel incredibly calm as you walk into a space. Then their natural talent can really shine.